Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna do a long-term review of this Aquaracer Calibre 5 with the reference number WAY2112. This is more like a 2.5 years review. You see, I purchased this watch in November 2018. So I think this makes this a 2.5 years old watch. Having owned this watch for this period of time, I think I will let it stay by my side a little longer. I did an initial review video when I first started the channel, so if you're interested, I will put links either in the top right corner of the video or in the description box below. So, there are a lot of things I like about this piece. I think there is just too much for me to like. So, I'm gonna start with what I think can be better. First, it will be something subjective. When I purchased this watch, it didn't bother me that much. But as my taste for watches changes, I think it's something that I can point out, for the sake of this video. I need to have some negatives and positives about this watch to make it a balanced review video. It's certainly not a deal breaker. So, what is it? Well, it's the size of the watch. With a case diameter of 41mm and a lug-to-lug distance of 46mm, it does wear slightly big on my small 6-inch or 15.2cm wrist. The all-steel bezel makes the watch look like a big piece of steel or big chunk of steel on my small wrist. Don't get me wrong, I like the unique bezel. I want to stress again that the size preference is subjective. When I first own it, it really doesn't bother me at all, but as my preference gravitates towards smaller watches, it does feel kind of big. For a lot of normal people with normal size wrist, this will not be a problem at all. The only real weakness of the watch, if I were to really scrutinize and point out something, I would say it's the diver's extension. Let me just show you why I would call it a weak link. It is a weak link in both physical and literal manner. As you can see, it's just like a two-piece stamped out sheet metal that is just folded and it is hidden inside the clasp. Well, it does come with a fantastic bracelet. It has solid links and solid end links. And the best part of the bracelet is that inverted mid link on the end link. It makes the watch wears smaller or makes it more wearable on smaller wrist. And the bezel, yes, I have to stress that, maybe if in combination with the size of the watch, and let's say if you have a smaller wrist, you might seem like you'd be putting a big chunk of steel on your wrist, but the bezel really gives this watch an iconic look in my opinion. Sure, it might not be as useful as a proper graded dive time bezel, but who's gonna go diving with this watch anyway? Oh, before some nasty comments pop up calling me an imbecile, most of the scuba divers I know use dive computers nowadays. And if you really want to go old school and act posh, get a Rolex Sub or a Blancpain 50 Fathom. For the general public, I would definitely recommend a Seiko if you want to go nostalgic and old school. The dial is also my favorite part of the watch. It has a pattern of a ship deck floorboard fitting its aquatic nature. Flipping the watch to the back, we are greeted with a diving helmet. The diving helmet on the case back is also something special. Sure, it might not be deeply engraved, I think it's more like a laser etched anyway. It certainly gives the watch a uniqueness. So, there you have it. It's a good watch all in all. Unfortunately, I think this exact model has been discontinued and replaced with a newer model that comes with the Cyclops and bolder yellow second hand, and also yellow text for the Calibre 5 printing on the dial. If you want this exact model, you might need to explore the used market. The good thing about this is that you'll be paying substantially less than retail. Yes, I purchased this watch from brand new, paying, I think I got a discount off the retail, but you know, if you get a used one, it will be certainly a lot more less than what you're gonna pay for a brand new watch. So yeah, that's it for this short long-term review video. So if you're new to my channel, please help to subscribe to the channel. It really helps me a lot. And if you really like to see more long-term video of my other watches, you know, please let me know, because I have quite a lot of watches that are still staying with me after maybe 2 to 3 years. So if you're interested, please leave them down in the comments so I know what long-term video should I do next. Alright, that's it for this video. Stay safe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye.